Cosmodore, this is the last time I'm going to address you publicly. I've spoke to you privately, and for some reason you keep saying that my videos are great criticism of you. Like you're completely ignoring the fact that I've pointed out that you've committed several crimes and admitted to taking advantage of minors and attempted to meet up with them and then lying about the details to that, including trying to hide behind the law as if your behavior wasn't morally incorrect. I am sorry, but you cannot return to just posting videos like usual and pretend like none of this happened. I know you're trying to do what every YouTuber does, because all the big YouTubers know, as long as they keep making videos, eventually their community will forget it. I mean, look at his videos. They're getting positive like to dislike ratios. This man is a self-admitted predator. This man has acknowledged several times that he was attracted to a 15-year-old. He has acknowledged multiple times that he is guilty. He has many times hid behind excuses like, oh, my mental state was that of a 15-year-old. He has lied and hid behind every puny defense he could make so that he could evade any backlash from his behavior, and I am sick and tired of people like Cosmodore being allowed to get away with this purely because they have a big audience, and because his audience is filled with kids. He makes movie reviews for kids shows and kids films, which means that his kid audience, note the fact that he has a very bad past with children, are continuing to follow him and support him. Cosmodore is an abuser, an emotional abuser, and a sexual abuser of minors, and Cosmodore is never going to be accepted into YouTube again. He shouldn't be allowed to continue to just make content like nothing's happened. Cosmodore, you are bottom of the barrel trash, and I am so shocked that you think that somehow you can just return to making these movie reviews, and you keep saying that you've moved on and how that was the old you and how you'll never do it again and how you did therapy. You've been in therapy for what, 3 months maximum? You have not changed all of your thoughts, your thought process, and become a different person in 3 months. It's simply not possible. It's not possible. And because you continue to defend your past behavior, it is clear that you have not learned what was wrong with it. Hiding behind, oh, I had the mental age of a 15-year-old. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were a manipulator. You manipulated that child, as you've admitted, and you're continuing to manipulate other people. You think that I'm someone that can easily be taken advantage of, for example. I'm not. I've shown that with the dream situation. I've shown that with every other situation I've been involved in, like the Hopeless Peaches situation. I can't be taken advantage of. I recognize very clearly how awful your behavior is. I recognize very clearly how you're trying to manipulate me into silence because you want me to think that you've changed. You haven't. You haven't. If you'd changed, you would know how bad what you did was, and you would stop making content focused towards children, because you know the kind of danger you've put those children towards, and you would stop making excuses for your past behavior, you would properly go to therapy, and you would leave the internet. Genuinely, I don't think that you should be making content, especially content primarily focused towards kids, when you have acknowledged yourself that you emotionally abused a minor and sent them porn when they were 14 and you were 19. That's a 4-year age gap. And it is morally incorrect whether you say it's something we fundamentally disagree on or not. It's not about whether we fundamentally agree or disagree. You, as well as I, both know that taking advantage of children is not okay. And we both know that it's morally wrong to date someone 5 years younger than you who was 15. You and I both know how different the mental state of a 15-year-old is to a 19-year-old. And you and I both know how much you took advantage of that child because you have admitted to it yourself. So how about you do that child a favor like they've asked you to do and never mention them again because you mentioned them in your previous video, and take all your apologies that you made publicly, even though you claim that making an apology publicly, you don't need to do that because no one in the public deserves an apology, or whatever you said in your video. How about you take that apology and you shove it up your arse? You are bottom of the barrel scum, and you don't deserve the platform you have. You don't deserve to be able to take advantage of more kids. You don't deserve to produce kid-focused content and content towards a kid audience, whether you claim I've got an adult audience. No, you don't. You don't deserve to be producing that content for kids. You should never be producing that content for kids. And if you claim that your audience is all mainly over 18, I'll ask you to do something. How about you age restrict all of your videos? How about you age restrict all your videos? How about you do that? Knowing the fact that You don't want to harm any kids. You've changed. I think the best thing for you to do is to acknowledge where you went wrong in the past, stop making excuses for it, and age restrict your content. Because it's either that, or I'd prefer you leave the internet. Because I don't want you on a platform where you can continue to take advantage of kids. Same with creators like MiniLad. You should not be allowed to get a free pass away from this and continue to get all these positively received videos. You shouldn't. Oh, I've changed, guys. I made an apology. You made an apology for PR sake. You have never once felt guilty for what you did. Otherwise, you would have never spoke trying to defend yourself. You would have recognized how wrong what you did was. But instead, you continue to claim things like, oh, I have a mental state of a 15-year-old. You are a manipulator. It hurts. It really hurts to see people, these kids that support you, continuing to allow your content to stand on this platform. Your content should not be allowed to stand on this platform. And whether you claim you've changed or not, you have never shown that. So how about you prove yourself to have changed? Stop defending yourself. Stop defending yourself on your actions, because your actions were reprehensible. How about you stop making excuses for your behavior and age restrict your content? I don't care if that'll make your videos perform worse, because it means that you will be less of a harm to children unless they're circumventing filters, and I don't want you to be producing this type of content knowing that kids will watch it, knowing that you could take advantage of them. I don't feel comfortable knowing that you can continue to take advantage of your audience. I'm sorry, that is my view. You have admitted to taking advantage of this child. You have admitted to emotionally abusing someone 5 years younger than you. But that's where I think I'll leave this video. If you enjoyed these more raw videos where I just share my thoughts and discuss everything and talk it through and genuinely give you the gritty details and tell you my unfiltered thoughts, please do let me know down below. This video was kind of made more emotion focused, and I respect if that's not your type of content. It's not my type of content normally either. I'm just so sick of Cosmodore getting away with what he's done, and I wanted to make a video that really hammered home exactly what he was guilty of, and really hammered home why so many people are mad at him. So, I hope this video has been informative, and I hope in some way this video has helped you to understand the situation, helped you format your opinion, or helps to make a change with Cosmodore's behavior. Seriously, I just want what's best for this platform, and with someone like Cosmodore that's done all of this, allegedly, I think this situation needs to be treated more seriously by a lot of the YouTubers that are in this scene. Like, when have you ever seen Keemstar comment on this? He commented on the MiniLad shit, he commented on all of those situations. For some reason he hasn't commented on this one though. I don't get why so many people are ignoring such a big creator that's done all of this. It's really worrying. Cosmodore's behavior is unforgivable. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Make sure that you keep a smile on your face. And remember, it can only get up from here. Peace.